Okay, day 129, Hillary's henchmen. Yesterday I talked a lot about how Hillary not only used the Muslim Brotherhood overseas for topples in Libya and Syria, but also talked about the Awan brothers, these four Awan brothers. It's not just three, there's four, plus his wife, Imran's wife, so it's really kind of a gang of five, how they infiltrated the top three intelligence committees of the House. Since the FBI here's McCabe over here, number two at the FBI. Since he's not going to investigate this, where 20 different House of Representatives were broken into and where had laptops and thumb drives stolen with sensitive information, since that doesn't appear to be something the counterterrorism division of the FBI would investigate when four Muslim brothers from Pakistan break into 20 different representatives' offices, that's actually being done by the Capitol Police. That investigation is being done by at Capitol Police. The communications director for at Capitol Police is Ava Malecki. So what I would encourage everybody to do today, just to say, how's the, tweet Capitol Police, how's the Awan brother, I would leave the wife out, how's the Awan brother investigation going? How many different House reps were hit? What kind of stuff was stolen? How's any arrests yet? Do we know if there was classified information on the stolen hard drives? Do we know if there's classified information on the thumb drives? All the kinds of things, if you had 200 FBI officers that you would send over to try to figure out this massive Titanic-like leak. This makes Watergate look like a bathtub compared to the ocean. The other thing is, as long as we're not busy with FBI over here, can we stop the FBI doing wiretaps on war heroes like General Flynn? Andrew McCabe may have, they say that General Flynn's conversation with the Russian ambassador came up at random. Well, yeah, okay. But there's a law that was put in by the church committee so that the executive branch and the FBI couldn't just wiretap anybody they wanted to. It's called the Foreign Intelligence Surveillance Court. And you have to get a FISA warrant to do any kind of surveillance on a U.S. citizen. Now, to my knowledge, I haven't seen that FISA warrant yet. And you also need another court order or a high-level person like this, either the deputy or the director of the FBI, to unmask the identity of an American that has been under surveillance and wiretap. So I would like to see, and I've asked Andrew McCabe several times this morning, if we could see that. I've also tweeted to General Flynn if we can see that court order. And if it was just random, can you explain how that happened? Were you just going through 330 million different people's phone calls and it just spontaneously printed out the conversation between Michael Flynn and the ambassador? Because to this day, we still don't have the transcript to that, which I think if you're going to accuse somebody and ruin somebody's career, you should produce, and you should produce the FISA audit trail. That was a legislative check. A judicial check on the executive. And it appears that that did not happen. That process did not happen, which is a felony. So I'd like to, as long as we're, not going to actually use counterterrorism to go against people that are doing burglaries against our own House of Representatives' most sensitive information, we may as well start producing audit trails for when we go after our war heroes. So that's it for this morning. I'm going to do another one a little bit more in depth on this topic, but we'll just leave it there for right now.